No one ever suspects the Taunt N'Zoth. Huh, this should be interesting. So ever since the Quillbore tag was added to Plague Maul the Rotting, we've been wanting to build a N'Zoth taunt deck with him. However, with the buff to N'Zoth to go down to 9 mana, we decided to take things a step further and teach N'Zoth taunt as well, allowing us to get multiple copies of N'Zoth back in hand so that we can flood the board with taunts over and over and over. The combo to get N'Zoth back in hand after we've played him and flooded the board already is just to play Iron Bark on him and then use Innervate or Lightning Bloom to gain 2 mana back and use Mark of the Spikeshell on him. That's it. Most opponents had difficulty dealing with the first board of N'Zoth, especially when we had Plague Maw in the pool, but, you know, a second or even a third Plague Maw is pretty fun. And we had some other crazy fun directions we took the deck as well. So check out this highlight and let me know what you think. All right, now we're gonna do Teaching N'Zoth Taunt Beta. So this is a modified version of Regis Kilbins, but includes the double Iron Barks, double Mark of the Spikeshells. Has a little bit more survival. Again, do we want Burning Blade Acolyte in the deck? Oh man, another druid again. We can't hold him in our opening hand, can we? But hold on, so we've got Elemental, Beast, Demon, Quillbore, Circus Amalgams, and a Dragon. So yeah, we don't actually necessarily want Burning Blade Acolyte in here. I mean, it's cool, it's fun, it's a great meme. Germination on Plague Maw? Fun, even so, yes, indeed. Oh, actually, Guidance might have been okay. Oh, there's Overgrowth. Okay. SFX Wiz, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. All right. But yes, so next turn we Overgrowth. The following turn we'll have 6 mana. Huh. Our opponent ramped, and we ramped. Now, does our opponent get to ramp again, or not? They do! Of course! Druid versus Druid. Who can ramp the fastest? You said that last time? Oh, yes, this is true. I did. I'm getting repetitive. Okay. So normally you would never, ever just toss Plague Maw out there on his own. Can our opponent innervate a Guardian Animals out? Are they that type of deck? Nope. So our worst case scenario is Germination. Now, we could go interesting. All right. So this is not how this deck is meant to be played, necessarily. But I mean, unless you can kill them both at the same time. Which, if he has Lake Thresher, no. He would need Lake Thresher and Broom. And then he could do it by trading into the 5/6 first. So no. Artspore Mashifin is welcome. And let's separate the Plague Maws. And we're even doing this. Alright. How do you deal with this? What do you do to answer this? Didn't get Thresher. We're gonna get 2 more Plague Mauls from that. So we can use the wild growths to draw finally. Next turn. And I mean, there was no reason to play one this turn. If he's not just dead to the board. You're making tea. How did you make 3 We've got 4 Plague Maws. I'll explain in a moment, but that is annoying that our opponent was able to do that. Not probably. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Thank you for giving me something that I can do next turn. Okay. Okay, so what we ended up doing was we played Plague Maul. We had discovered a germination from nature studies. We played Plague Maul just out on the board. Opponent didn't kill it. We copied it with germination, and then we promptly gave the first copy Iron Bark, so they both had Taunt. And then we market the Spike Shelled one of the Plague Mauls to get a copy back in hand, and then the following turn we played it out. And yeah, then we just went crazy. Oh! I will kill off one of the Plague Maws. Newest Sonic game? Whew. We're gonna get 3 6 7s onto the board here in a moment. None of them have Taunt, so he can finally kill off my Plague Mauls. One of my Plague Mauls. Yeah, Plague more then. I mean, we didn't even see Nzoth, but who cares? Okay, against Priest. Priest is another deck. Priest is a deck that's probably not going to pressure us hard enough that we actually have to worry about using our stuff early. So we can probably get 3 Nzoths against Priest. Assuming they don't, like, I don't know, steal our stuff? Priests aren't allowed to talk anymore. They're so tilting to play against a lot of the times. But I'm actually okay with this. So next turn, guess the weight into... Oh, no. Next turn, Wild Growth into Overgrowth. Yeah. Okay. And then guess the weight can be a follow-up, excuse me, alongside Circus Amalgam. There's Nzoth, and we have Ironbark. We need stuff in the pool. But we have part of the combo. We just need Mark of the Spike Shell and Innervator Lightning Bloom. Because we did use the coin, but it was worth it. Alright. So Circus Amalgam... No. Circus Amalgam, guess the weight. Start with guess the weight. To see if we draw something that's even better. We probably wouldn't just play a straight Grey Bell, but we would play a Burning Blade Acolyte. Unless our opponent actually plays something we need to respond to. Greetings. Yes, we've ramped 3 mana this game already. It's kind of ridiculous, redonkulous, but we got lucky. But against Priest, we kind of need it. Alright, second for the third Nzoth. Begin with this though. Ooh, Burning Blade Acolyte, we can play. Let's do it. Let's assume less. Almost always. Most of the time. Yeah, okay. That's card draw, which we will need. It looks like. Alright. I mean, we could Wild Growth to get Scrapyard Colossus out just a little faster. Can't afford Soul Mirror yet. No, actually, double palm reading means could, actually. So if my opponent plays Soul Mirror here, it's interesting. We still get to keep the value because our Plague Maul survives. And we get the value first. Yeah, no. Soul Mirror would be annoying. If he has Hysteria, it doesn't quite clear the 4/5. It will kill the Plague Maul, but it'll summon me a bigger demon. So probably debating whether or not he should Hysteria here. I don't know that you do. This is only 8 damage you're facing. And it's likely I'm going to load out the board. Not really with my current hand, but from their perspective, that I'm going to load out the board with a little more. So a Hysteria wouldn't be bad to hold. Does not have to play anything. If you stream for 2 hours, I can get my sub in with my Twitch Prime. Oh, stream for 2 more hours? We would usually stop it at 50 minutes from now. Okay. You really didn't want me to get the Quillbore value. Understandable, but what you don't realize is we're going to bring it back. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Question. If our opponent Hysteria is this, will it transform and then keep attacking or stop attacking? It just has to go past midnight for you. Ah, I see. But I don't think we're going to be streaming for another full 2 hours. Or another hour and 50 minutes. We'll see. If we're having a blast with stuff, maybe. And I still have the energy. Okay. Does Hysteria. We're gonna find out. Does it transform immediately? It does. Okay. So, that's good to know. I think if he had Hysteria this, it probably would have transformed after the first hit. And it probably would have stopped, is my assumption. But I'm not certain. Okay, what do we have in the pool if he kills all this? We've got a Quillbore, a Demon, an Amalgam. That's annoying. But we'll be guaranteed to get the first half of that. A Quillbore, a Demon, a Beast, an Elemental, an Amalgam. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Worth it. So now if we can just get, that's annoying. So he's gonna heal for, well, unless I trade here first. Yeah. Not that I'm necessarily going for the kill anyways, but... Oh, right. Card draw is good. Even if it's overcosted. Not that overcosted, though! Ah! Okay. Soul Mirror from my opponent would be pretty good for them. Magic is not a toy. I eat my own words immediately thereafter. Okay. So I can punch him for 7 here. Greybow, hello. Draw first properly this time. Oh, Druid. Ah, but it dies. To that, at least. So. And I don't want to... Lightning Bloom. Yeah, no. So Greybow it is. Oh, right. Our opponent does not realize what we're setting up here. If we can just get the Mark of the Spike Shell, we can show him. You know, and we also do want a basically empty board. But our opponent can usually accommodate that, if they're not dead here, that is. Huh. Nope, they're not dead. Cenarian Ward. Keep the pressure on him. Keep him distracted from our real plan. If we ever get to execute our real plan. It's a 2 out of 12, so a 1 in 6 for us to draw a Mark of the Spike Shell. Though Nature Studies could get it for us. Well, no, we could still do everything. If we got Nature Studies, right? No, we would have to go in first. Wait, no, we go up by 2. Yeah, we'd be fine. Yeah. All right. Are you alive? Are you dead? You used a Desperation Alexstrasza last turn. Apotheosis. You are very much alive. Okay. 13 healing. We do 10 damage. Yeah, no, we're nowhere close to being able to... Oh, nice. Very well done. Mark of the Spike Shell. Okay, so you did just use... No one ever suspects the Taunt N'Zoth. Greetings. Okay. So, this is interesting. Pog in the chat. Okay. I mean, he can heal back to full, easy. But how do you deal with this? Soulmere would deal with a lot of it. And actually, I think you might kill off your Xyrella first in that case. On N'Zoth, maybe. I'm not sure. Probably, actually. However, I would get the value. I would get N'Zoth back in that case. So if we can get Mark of the Spike Shell, I do still have Ironbark in hand. And if N'Zoth survives, my opponent is so puzzled, Pog. My opponent is so baffled by this board. They're completely roping us out. Oh, impressive. Okay. Thank you for the N'Zoth back. It is less statted. Hey, we got the buy one, get one free taunt. How much damage do we have? So, we have 9, 12, 19, 24. I think it's lethal. And if not, Ironbark will get it for us. And hero power. Exact lethal from the board. We only got to play one N'Zoth. But we took down a priest. I love it. Okay. That was delightful. Okay. Let's give it one more with this deck. And then maybe if we still have time, we'll come back to this because this has been the most interesting. However, against Priest, it is likely that this will be a rather lengthy game. Mark of the Spike Shell, no. One Circus Amalgam is enough. But we will hold on to one because it's usually good to put some counter pressure on the board. Hello, welcome back, Mark of the Spike Shell. Okay. Ramp would be delightful. I will gratefully take an Overgrowth to play right away. No, but okay. So we can corrupt that with Circus Amalgam. At this point, if we draw Overgrowth, we might still just bloom it out. Guess the weight is good. Usually less. Burning Blade Acolyte. I like. Okay. Circus Amalgam into a Burning Blade Acolyte, perhaps, and then Dreaming Drake. I mean, Ramp. It was yesterday's theme. Indeed, it was. The Priest was. So, it fits well enough. There's N'Zoth. And we have all of the combo pieces. So now we just need to load out N'Zoth with various taunts. Okay, let's go. And we have 4 of those types of taunts in hand already. Oh. Okay. That's a little bit faster than I had hoped for Xanish to be coming out. Okay. I mean, whatever the case, it's going to be in the N'Zoth pool. They are playing Vis's deck. I mean, they're playing... There are quite a few corruption decks right now. Okay, thank you for the 4/5. Dreaming Drake hero power is not terrible. Oh. Never mind. Well, now I can still hero power. But do I want to kill the Inquisitor? Never mind, I can't. It's not an option. So... let's have some fun with taunts. The question is, do they run Alabaster? I highly doubt it. No, that's Abyss Original. Even I hadn't done that yet. But it should be fun. So yeah, actually I am kind of looking forward to that. Okay. Yep, so he gets to value trade. Next turn we can Druid of the Plains. Away something. But if we want the Taunt off of the Druid of the Plains... Actually, the original form wouldn't be bad back off of N'Zoth. That'd be okay. And it'd get to rush in right away. So yeah, killing this is probably worth. I could Hero Power and Burning Blade Acolyte. I would take this entire amount of damage, but I get the Burning Blade Acolyte out there. This may be wrong. We go down to 12 if he goes face, which I assume he goes face. Just don't silence it. He hasn't... No, he's generated one card, but it's unlikely he's generated... it's unlikely he would have chosen the Focused Will or whatever. Yeah. Okay. So we can transform a Taunt. And we get to do this. Another Lightning Bloom. Probably not necessary. We're going to be using Lightning Bloom maybe next turn. I think we can go next turn on the combo. If much of our board, if any of our board, sticks. This is of course assuming I'm not dead next turn. Celestial Alignment. Interesting. No. But another Iron Bark, yes. Question, do I go ahead and play this Iron Bark now to improve the chances we don't die next turn? I'm a little too greedy to do that. It's... Okay, now he can Hero Power. So, N'Zoth. Boom, boom, boom. Still can only punch 9 damage. Oh. Ah. Okay. $13 damage. I'm alive at 2. Okay. So obviously we're going in. Ooh, that's a nice follow-up. Alright. A nice, sizable board. Okay. Yeah, they went in for the kill. If he has Alexstrasza, I'm just dead. Otherwise, have fun with this board. Enjoy! Question, is he just dead? Ah, Hysteria. Don't kill the Quillbore. Kill everything else is fine. Yeah, sure. Please kill the 10-5. Thank you. Okay, now we no longer die to Alexstrasza. I could have punched 1 more damage. No, I was overloaded, so I couldn't survival. This is going interesting. Okay, I mean, this is actually not terrible. Oh, but it does mess with my Death Rattle pool, or my N'Zoth pool. Is he just dead? Let's see, how much damage can he take off the board? He's only got 1 taunt. But he can take a lot off because he's got a ton of rush. Oh, he's conceding. I mean, he was dead. Was he dead without survival of the fittest? I don't know, but we had another N'Zoth to flood the board if we wanted to. Yeah, then we can just do N'Zoth again, right? Ah, that was fun. I love it. Okay, this deck. It's greedy. What's our win rate, actually? I don't think it's atrocious. 71? What? 5 wins, 2 losses? Okay. Have we finally discovered a good Plague Maw deck? No. We've been fortunate. Maybe it could stay above 50% if we're lucky. But whatever the case, it's fun and apparently decently powerful. And that's it this time. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to tap that like button, smash that subscribe button, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We release videos here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Also, if watching experiments live is your thing, check out our stream at twitch.tv/SSAlchemist. We currently stream on Saturdays and Sundays. There's a link to our Discord server in the description as well, if you'd like to check it out. And remember, you're awesome. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.
Strength and honor. This is who we are.